week.
What's going on YouTube? We're back with another video. Today we're going to be screen printing a whole bunch of t-shirts from my latest collection release. As you can see behind me, we have my screen printing setup that we're going to be working on today. I got a new conveyor dryer that we're going to be using to dry all the prints. It's going to be a fun time. This is my first time actually using this complete setup. So let's get right into it. So today we're going to screen print all these white tees. There's about 25 right here. I have like 70 total shirts I got to make. Some aren't here yet. But first, we need to do a little science experiment. As you can see, I'm already slightly set up. I'm going to grab my water-based black ink, and then this thing right here, I'll give you guys a little explanation. It's called warp drive. Pretty much, water-based ink is super hard to cure, so I have to mix some of this in, so it makes it easier to cure, pretty much. That's like the easy explanation of it. So I'm gonna mix in the black ink first. I also have to weigh it out. That's what that is right there, a scale. So without making a mess. Oh, okay. Hold on, we'll be right back. I gotta clean this up. So, we're gonna mix in the black ink first. I'm not sure how much to do. I'm gonna make just a whole bunch. And then we're just gonna see how many teas we get out of it. All right, we have 250 milliliters of ink in there. Now I'm gonna ask my best friend how much of this to put in here. What is 1.5% of 250?
Sure. So to find 1.5% of 250, you just multiply 250 by 0.015. That comes out to 3.75.
Okay.
So
So we got to put 3.75 milliliters in here of the warp drive. So this has to go to 54 pretty much. That's in there. Now I got to mix it up, and then we can start screen printing all these tees. I don't know what that dance was for. Okay, good. Look at that. Mix it up nice and good. Like I said, water-based is super hard to cure, so that's why I gotta add this warp drive. Dude, that bottle right there is like $80, bro. That stuff is expensive. You know, if the prints are gonna come out better, then that's all that matters. All right, right here is the graphic that we're gonna be printing on the white shirts. It's this guns graphic. You'll see the first one in a minute or two. We're gonna get the ink on the screen right now. Hopefully I made enough for the batch. If not, I'll make more, but we will see. Yeah, I did make a good amount here. The screen is already registered or centered to both the palettes. We are using a 2-station press, so I'm gonna be able to do 2 tees at a time. It's gonna be fire. I'm gonna go wash my hands because I don't want ink on these tees, and we gonna get going. All right, hands are clean. It's time to lay down some ink. So I'm gonna grab my squeegee over here. Hopefully there's no ink on it. Let me feel it a whole bunch. Yep, no ink. All right, first print. I've done a lot of samples for videos, but I haven't printed a production run tee yet, so this is the first one. Okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna need much more ink for sure. Bang. Oh! Oh! Why does that look so bad? Well, you guys will see the real deal. That did not come out right. Everything else came out right. The top of the gun looks terrible for some reason. First tee misprint. That's not good. Damn, that upsets me. Well, let's put it through the conveyor dryer. Let's run it back. All right, we cured the mess up. I'm gonna run it back on the same shirt because this is now a test print. Much better. Much better. See how it has detail up there now compared to the first print? That looks beautiful. I might hit it twice just to get that print a little bit darker, but it looks really good. Check out the first actual print. Super clean, high detail, halftone. So good. I designed this graphic myself. Now I'm going to toss it into my beautiful brand new conveyor dryer that cost me lots of money, but definitely W purchase. And it's actually going to cure properly because I put that warp drive in it, and it's going to come out the other side and land in this box right here. It's already one in there, which is the test print. Now, let's see if I did this right. Ooh, I'm already running out of ink. Bang. So in this video, we're also going to sew the tags on, my custom tags, and we got other items that we got to screen print. Let's go! We're locked in. Alright guys, we are making our way through these white tees. We're probably about 70% of the way done. It's going pretty good. Had like maybe one more misprint, which was just a little piece of ink that got on it, but I should be able to shoot it out. I have to say, this process has been extremely fun. I've not screen printed in a long time. Like actually a bulk order like this, because you know, I've done my samples for like reels and stuff like that, but actually utilizing the two stations, I've never done it before. I've had this press for like probably like 3 years now, and I just never dialed in those two sides. Like look at the prints, bro. It's coming out so clean, so fire. And then I just get to toss this around. Just try not to hit you. All right, got the other one, and then I just put it down, right? It's just fun. There's so many brands nowadays that you need to differentiate yourself. Oh my goodness. That, you know, making clothes in house, it's like a dying thing. People like don't make their own clothes anymore. So that's why I still do it. And if I can influence or inspire one person to get into making their own clothes, screen printing their own clothes, then I won at the end of the day. You don't need a crazy setup like I have. Like this is legit. You know, I've leveled up and gotten to the point where I can have a cool setup like this, but I didn't start off like this. I started off with some like raggedy press and a flash dryer or a heat gun. I was using a heat gun to cure my prints at first. Now I got the sick machine, sick other machine. We on it. We are on one. Now, if you are a business owner, brand owner, doing any type of e-commerce, you know what time of year it is. It's Black Friday, Q4. This is the time of year to start making bread, man. I have so much planned coming up. I have a whole collection for next month, or wait, we're in November already. Whole collection planned for this month. We're gonna start the rollout very soon. I actually got, back there in those boxes, I have new samples, 2 prints, because I'm doing a lot of the screen printed stuff now. We're on our game, bro. We are on our A game. I'm locked in, bro. Back in the gym, screen printing again. Again, orders, Black Friday. There's just a lot going right now. YouTube's back. Prints are coming out tough. If you guys are not ready for Black Friday as a business owner, then you already are behind. But if you're a consumer and you want to buy stuff, whole new collection coming out, restocks. I'm about to put some pieces on crazy discount if you know, you wanted to pick something up in the past, but it was too expensive. Big discounts, Christmas presents, get your girl a hoodie, I don't know. We finished printing that whole run of tees, came out good. Not too bad for my first run of tees back to screen printing, could have been a little better, but some minor things here and there. I gotta clean the screen off now. Now the thing about this warp drive stuff, which I'm actually gonna put away, is that once you mix it with the ink, it only has a 4 to 8 hour shelf life. After that, the ink is no good anymore, which is really lame. I wish that wasn't the case, but that is the case. And unfortunately, I have all this ink left over in here. Okay, I made a whole nother batch and I didn't even use any of it, which is really stupid. And there's still a bunch on this screen, so I'm gonna put it all back in here and then we're gonna screen print another t-shirt that needs black ink, but it's not gonna need this much black ink. So, a lot of people ask me why I use water-based compared to plastisol, which is much easier to work with. Plastisol, you need chemicals to clean up the ink. Water-based, you just need water. That spray bottle literally just has water in it. So instead of spraying chemicals to clean this up and having to buy chemicals and smell the smelly smells of chemicals, the water just cleans it. So like this isn't fully clean yet, but the screen's clearing up. So that's what I really like. And like when it gets in your hands, you can actually wash your hands. So with plastisol, bro, you get ink on your hands. That stuff is stuck on there forever. All right, check it. All the white Sixshooter tees, that's the name of that shirt, are completely printed, as you guys know. And I finished sewing a tag on one of them for a reel I made. But we're going to sew tags on every single one tonight. Before we do though, I'm going to print the 2 t-shirts, 2 long sleeves that I do have. Now you might be wondering, why you only got 2? Well, I actually had like 25 or 30 of them, but I ordered smalls from one website and I ordered the rest of the sizes from another website and I ordered the wrong long sleeves. So I gotta return those. I already placed a new order for all the new long sleeves, or the correct long sleeves, and those will be here in probably like a week or so. Let's take a quick minute to thank the sponsor of today's video, .store Domains. If you are a clothing brand owner or you want to start a clothing brand, you need a domain to your website. If you don't know what that is, it's going to say myshopifystore.com at the end of your brand's website. You don't want to say that. You want to be clean, simple, legible, easy to search up. You want to say .store. There's already millions of people using .store domains, and there's no reason you shouldn't be the next to join it. There's people like Mr. Beast, Speed, Ronaldo. So many people are using .store domains, so you know it's trusted and something you can actually use. Using a .store domain actually boosts your discoverability. You will appear higher on Google when someone searches you up. So if you want your business to grow and be found easier, you need to move over to .store domains. Domains usually cost about $60 per year, but if you use my code TREY, T-R-E-Y, it will only cost you $1 for the first year. You'll get a clean website for super cheap for 1 year. Go check it out in the link in the description, .store domains, and let's get back to the video. So this is same thing, black ink, but it's going to be front and back. This is the Masquerade tee, which is the name of this logo right here, if you guys didn't know. So this is gonna go on the front, and then this is my symbol logo. So this is called the Impact logo. It's a bullet hole with 6 points for the name Sixshooter. Matt Smart. First off, I'm gonna line this up once again, make sure that this logo actually gets printed in the correct spot. We're going about 4 fingers, I say right about there. So yeah, right there should be perfect. Now since we only have 2 tees, we're only doing 1 lap around the whole press here. So right there should be good. It's in the right spot, let's send it. Looks quite good. Actually looks perfect. There we go. That was risky doing that without the print. Oh, that looks really good. Yeah, I really like that. Super clean. Give you guys a nice look at that Masquerade print. It's beautiful. I mean, I know it's simple and I'm not like reinventing the wheel here, but it's my brand's logo and just a lot of people like it. I'm glad I dropped this piece, but yeah, wow, that's like mint. Like that is so clean. That black on white, really nice. Obviously, I was curing all the gun tees, the 6-shooter tees, with a conveyor. Beautiful, man. This thing works so good. And I'm just like, I'm so happy I caught that thing. Let's run the second one. Make sure we can get another crispy print like that. Print. And then we're gonna hit it one more time, get that opaque black. Looks mighty fine. Damn, I wish I had all the tees today because I would fly through these and they would all just look mad clean. Okay, front prints came out perfect as you guys saw, but now we're gonna do the back print. Now this one, I've had some problems in the past with printing, so I'm a little nervous about it. Sometimes it like smudges for no reason. I'm not sure if it's too low of a mesh count. It is a 110, which just means it's less detail. This time we're actually going to utilize the second palette. Okay, just double check. Yeah, that's about right. Do a nice good flood. One, I'm gonna do a second one, just make sure this is a nice opaque black print, just like the others. Looks good. Right here, for some reason, tends to smudge, but that looks nice and crisp as it should. So good, man, so good. I'm happy this is all going mostly smooth. Now let's do this other one. Exact same thing. Nice good flood. Beautiful. So, so good. Look at the precision, I mean, that is just dead center. Come on, bro. Master screen printer. Not yet, getting there. I haven't even done 2-color prints. This is like the easiest print to do. So calm, so clean. This is like one of the best sellers of the collection. This one and the guns tee. That's why I did them first, because it was like the most units to print. There you go. I'm gonna clean that off, but we're done screen printing for today. We're definitely going to screen print tomorrow. I'm gonna do the tags now. Y'all gonna see me sew that stuff on. Okay, we're going to sew the tags on now. All the screen print stuff is finished and completely clean. But before we do, I wanted to show you what I just got in. My new skateboard, completely custom 6-shooter skateboard. This thing is fire, bro. So tough. You got the icon logo. You actually just seen us print both of these logos, but the grip tape is sick. I've never really seen a printed grip tape like that. And then just simple on the bottom of the board logo. You can't go wrong. Super fire. I'm gonna get back into skateboarding like crazy. We're gonna get to work right now. So many people haven't really seen these tags yet, but I just got these new tags in for the screen printed garment. So as you can see, by Texera, obviously that's me. And then this garment was hand screen printed in Massachusetts, which is where I'm from. And then the size, of course, we have every single size right here. And we're gonna start putting them on every single like t-shirt that we screen print. It just adds a little spice to the piece, really finishes it, and just like brands it, makes it ours. So right now, I am printing on blank still. I am working on a 6-shooter blank, so I don't have to sew my own tags, and I can have like my own custom fit, own custom washes and materials and all that. But for now, we're still printing on blanks. So we're gonna grab our small tag. Now, this doesn't take that long, but when you start getting into bulk, and I'm doing like 70 different shirts, bro, that's a lot of tags you gotta sew on. But it's definitely worth it. It's better than, you know, setting out a blank t-shirt or something. Just like that. Look how nice and clean the stitch is, straight across. And then my scissors are broken on the sewing machine, so just gotta snip that at the end. This looks really good. I love the big tags now. A lot of people are probably wondering right now, and a lot of people have asked me, is this not gonna be hella itchy? Like, are you not gonna feel this big tag? Bro, you really don't. Like, I'm wearing a shirt with this big tag. I haven't even thought about it all day. Like, you don't even feel it. I'm gonna put all the finished ones behind you here into this basket. We're just gonna go through, do every single shirt, and then that's probably gonna be it for the night. I gotta work on some graphics for the next collection, but you guys ain't gonna see all that. But let's do it. Good morning, YouTube. It is the next day. Yesterday, we killed it, man. That was such a fun time. I finished screen printing all those white tees. They're right here. They all came out super cool, super crisp, high detail. Only had like one mistake, and honestly, it's because I accidentally cut a hole in the neck tag. But other than that, everything looks beautiful. Also got those finished yesterday. Today, we have the second batch of shirts that we're going to make, which is everything on this table right here. So we have about another 25 to 30 black t-shirts and then like 12 long sleeves. So we're gonna get all that done today as well. You guys will see the artwork that's going on them, but I already got the fluff mixed up. It's a white print on the black tees. Already did the mix with the warp drive, so that's ready to go already. So now that we're done with 3 of the screens on my press right now, I'm actually going to take them off and put on the new designs that we're printing today. So Guns tee from yesterday, we're going to swap it out for that screen right there. I'll show you the artwork in 2 seconds. Now it's probably gonna be pretty hard to see on the screen right now, but there is a skull and crossbones on there and like a little bit of text underneath it. That is what's going on the short sleeves. I'm gonna get this dialed in and centered on both the pallets so we can begin printing. If you guys have wondered how people like screen print and make everything centered, it's called registration marks. Pretty much there's 2 lines on the artwork that line up to a line on the palette. So that's how it's done, and everything comes out perfect, centered. Okay, make sure that this is straight. That looks about perfect right there. Get this tight and we should be good to go. I'm just gonna make sure that it's centered on the other palette as well. Screen is all set, centered to both palettes. So we are ready to begin printing. Get this nice and flat. And we are going to do our first test print right now. Take our white fluff that I just made, get this on the screen, And I promise I'm not going to make the mistake of making way too much again today. Now, I do have a lot more tees to make, and white doesn't go as long of a way as black ink does, but I'm gonna make this in smaller batches because I wasted so much ink yesterday and it really made me sad. Take my squeegee, meant for white ink. It's meant for white ink because it has dried white ink on it. Then, let's see how this comes out. I'm gonna do 2 floods because I'm not gonna flash this. Usually you're supposed to print it, flash it like half dry, and then print again. But I don't really wanna do all that, so I'm just gonna do 2 floods and it should give me an opaque enough print that I'm happy with. But I don't really wanna do all that, so I'm just gonna do 2 floods and it should give me an opaque enough print that I'm happy with. Just like that. I mean, that looks pretty perfect, if I don't say so myself. Here's how the test print came out. It's not really a test print that's gonna actually be shipped out, but the first print of the run looks super good. White is super nice and bright. Detail is super good. Placement, all super good. Looks great. We're gonna run this through the conveyor dryer now. It's good to go. We're gonna do the entire run now. All the Black Flag t-shirts are completely done. I just screen printed every single one as you guys saw. And that run of tees went beautifully. I don't think there was a single mess up. Every print came out super clean. I'm not sure how many I did, and they're not nice and organized like all of these. I just dumped them out of the box they're falling into. This print is actually insane. Crazy detail, cracking, halftone, like there's so much to it. Let's just take a second to appreciate this, man. We're making clothes, screen printing clothes for a living in my own studio. I'm by myself, just working solo. Peaceful. I've been watching some streams while I'm like doing the whole bulk run. Don't really get too much better than that, man. I'm enjoying my time, having fun, making money. Let's do this. Now, we're going to do the next run of tees. Now, I'm probably not gonna record the entire process because you guys have already seen a whole bunch of screen printing, but they're the long sleeves. Now, the long sleeves have this super cool like face of a girl with a bunch of piercings that goes on the front. Massive print. And then there is a sleeve print that goes on this sleeve and the other sleeve. So there's 3 prints for the entire tee. So per usual, I'm gonna put the first t-shirt on and make sure this lines up in the correct spot. This is a super big print, so it's honestly really hard to mess this up. But as long as I get it the perfect distance down, it's gonna look good on pretty much every single tee at every size. All right, it's gonna be good right there. I do have some fluff left over from the first batch of ink I made. I'm not sure if it's gonna be enough for all the fronts of these tees. I do have a good amount in here actually, so we're gonna see. Now, check this print out. Out of all the ones you guys have seen me do in this video, this one's gonna be like probably the coolest. It's most detailed, super big. Let's run it. Bang, perfect amount of ink to flood the entire thing. And I also noticed going very slow like that was giving me super clean prints towards the end of the last batch. Just lots of pressure and slow prints. And then do one more flood so it's nice and bright. Check this out. Holy crap, nah, that came out mad good. That's so clean, bro. The detail is insane. Watch, I'm gonna show you a close up. Look at the detail up close. It's so clean. There's so much like cracking and halftones and like little dots that like an ordinary print would not show, but these are just coming out insane. Here's the print. I know I just showed the close-up, but this is what it actually looks like. Massive front print. The sleeves just pull the whole piece together. It looks super cool. Everything's fully designed by me, printed by me. We on one, bro. So tough. I'm probably gonna do all these off camera because I've been recording all day and kind of just want to lock in and get everything finished because these are real people's orders and they need to go out ASAP because this was a pre-order. It's already been like 2 weeks because I had to order everything, well, accept all the orders, order everything, and now I'm actually making them. So I just want to get these out to people as quick as possible. So yeah, you guys will see these completely finished tomorrow. And then I also have 2 hoodies to do, and then the white long sleeves that aren't here. So I don't know if you're gonna see everything, but we're on it. We're screen printing, we're laying down ink. Yeah. What's up, guys? It is multiple days later. I don't even know how many days it's been since I've recorded. These last few days have been the craziest, most work-packed days I've worked in so long. I've probably been working 15 plus hours every single day for like the last week. Okay, let me just give you a quick look at my studio. It is a mess in here. So I have 13 new screens on my rack. I've been printing samples all day long. It is terrible in here. It is such a mess. Now the reason for that is I did a whole bunch of the production for the previous collection's orders, but Black Friday is coming up, as you guys know, so I had to start making the samples for the next drop that comes out on Black Friday, and that has been insane. For the last 3 days, I've been washing screens, printing films, burning screens, and now I'm printing all the samples. And it is so much work. It's taking me so many hours, but it's all gonna be worth it. But, you know, I haven't gotten to record anything else because I've been doing all this stuff, but I'm gonna give you a quick sneak peek, just one sneak peek. This is one of the designs that is coming out for Black Friday, little MW2 bootleg tee style. There's like 4 more up here. I've just been tossing the samples up there to stay clean away from this extremely messy room. But that's pretty much gonna conclude it for this video. I screen printed a whole bunch. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and got, you know, a good insight on how I actually make my clothes, how to screen print clothes. It's a super cool process. I'm glad to share it with you guys. But thank you so much for watching to the end of this video. I love you so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.